Good morning, everyone. I'm Bianca, and today I'm going to talk about a polyamorous relationship. For those of you who don't know what polyamory is, this may sound a little ambiguous at first. Polyamory is the state, practice, or ability of having more than one sexual loving relationship at the same time, with the consent and knowledge of all partners involved. Now, some of you may be thinking, is she talking about threesomes? A lot of sex, I guess. Well, no, it's not just about that. Polyamorous relationships are full-fledged relationships. Therefore, there are emotional boundaries to respect and hindrances to overcome throughout communication and time. But there is one main difference. There is no rule book to follow, no role model to copy. Polyamory comes in all shapes and sizes. What do I mean by that? There are two main types of polyamorous relationship. And these are the so-called chain, where there is a primary couple who also have external relationship outside their own, and the exclusive polylove relationship, with just one single relationship that involves 3 or more people in it. Now, the common reaction to this are usually, how do they do this? Aren't they jealous? How do they manage to take parts or take turns? Or again, I think it's just a chic way to say that they're going to betray you anyway. This one actually is from my mom. And you know what, I get it. I get it might be difficult to understand it, to accept it at first. When I first started to talk about polyamory as a healthy, good thing, good practice to maintain, the reaction was, have you ever tried it though? How do you know it works? Now I have a question for you. Have you ever voted? I hope so. Because if you've ever voted, you'll know by now the importance of reading every single electoral program in order to assign your vote to the most suitable candidate. In a similar way, new generations feel now entitled to explore their sexuality with an open-mindedly and unbiasedly view in order to get control of their sensitivity about love, their most intimate self. This is what relationships are about, the boundaries that you make accordingly to your inner self. This is why nobody's relationship will ever gonna be similar to yours. Every and each one of your relationship is unique. The standardized, prepackaged idea of love that has been transmitted for centuries is now failing. It is slowly changing, allowing us to be free to listen to our hearts instead of other people's opinion. Today, we have the possibility to grow as independent individuals who know their needs and what they deserve. You know, once I met this guy online. He was Spanish, he was really kind and funny, and he was polyamorous. After getting to know each other, he started to talk about his relationship with both a girl and a boy. And I didn't really know much about polylove at the time, so I asked him the basic question, like, how do you do that? How do you manage to make it work? And he once gave me the answer. He said, personally, I never believed in the finally ever after thing. I know that people change. Love fades, it turns into friendship at one stage or another. And this is okay. It is not a bad thing. In the past, at least one member of the couple had to reduce its identity for the sake of the relationship. It became Mr. X's wife, Mr. Smith's fiancé. Half of an identity which relies on the presence of the other. I realized I didn't want that. I wanted to love me firstly, and to be free to love whoever made me happy. There is no script to follow when you are in a polyamorous relationship. Therefore, you need a lot of self-consciousness and a lot of communication ability to make it work. There are a lot of ups and downs, but I never felt so happy, so loved, so safe that with Carlos and Valentina. My happiness is equal to the one of any monogamous couple, but it's mine, and I earn it. Thank you.